My beloved child, wait, before you leave, listen to this one message because what you are about to hear may disappear the moment this video ends. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Somewhere, a heart has been carrying words that were never spoken. Not because those words were weak, but because they were too powerful to be said at the wrong time. Imagine receiving a letter that was never written with ink, yet every line somehow knows your story. That is why the title of this moment matters. The person you love is begging you. Please read this before it's gone forever. They are not asking for your attention because of fear. They are asking because they finally understand that silence can erase opportunities that courage could have protected. And here is the strange part, the message they want you to read is not about yesterday. It is about the version of you that is quietly becoming impossible to ignore. Every challenge you survived, every lesson you accepted, every moment you kept moving while nobody noticed, it created a signal. A signal that someone has finally recognized. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next truth changes everything you thought this story would become. Close your eyes for just a second and picture a page slowly unfolding in front of you. The first sentence is unexpected. I almost believed I had lost you forever. The second sentence is even more surprising. Then I realized you never disappeared, you simply became stronger than my fears. Those words are not ordinary. They carry the weight of countless unspoken moments. The person you love has replayed conversations that never happened, imagined doors they never opened, and wondered whether destiny still remembers both of your names. But then something shifted. A single realization changed the direction of everything. They discovered that waiting forever was never the answer. That is why this message feels urgent. Not because time is running out, but because hesitation cannot last forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every second you remain here uncovers another hidden layer, and the final line of this invisible letter is closer than you think. The question is, are you ready to hear it before it fades away forever? Now the atmosphere changes. The page turns once more, and the words become impossible to ignore. If you are reading this, it means hope survived longer than fear. Think about that. Hope survived. Not luck. Not coincidence. Hope. And hope has a strange way of arriving when everything feels quiet. The person you love is no longer speaking through confusion. They are speaking through clarity they never believed they would find. They finally understand that some connections cannot be measured by distance, silence, or unanswered questions. They can only be measured by the courage to believe one more time. But the most astonishing sentence has not appeared yet. It is waiting beyond this moment, hidden where almost everyone stops watching. Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter reveals why this message could never be written until today. And once those final words appear, nothing about this journey will feel ordinary again. A quiet moment is about to reveal what nobody expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message continues with a sentence that changes the entire meaning of the letter. I kept searching for the perfect time to speak, but I finally realized perfect moments never arrive, they are created. Suddenly everything begins to make sense. Every unanswered question, every unexpected delay, every strange feeling that something important was approaching was quietly leading to this exact moment. The person you love is no longer hiding behind uncertainty. They have reached a place where honesty feels lighter than silence. And that is why this message carries such incredible urgency. It is not asking you to chase the past. It is inviting you to recognize what has been growing in the background all along. You may think this is only another story, but look closely. Every line feels strangely familiar, almost as if your own heart has heard these words before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next page holds a revelation that even they never expected to discover. The letter becomes even more surprising. Do you know what frightened me the most? It asks. It wasn't losing you, it was realizing how much light you carried while I was too distracted to see it. Those words echo with quiet power. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are not hidden inside dramatic moments. They appear in ordinary days that suddenly reveal extraordinary meaning. The person you love finally understood that your strength was never loud. It was steady. While others searched for quick answers, you continued becoming someone impossible to replace. That realization transformed everything. Every memory they once questioned now shines with a different meaning. Every conversation they once overlooked suddenly feels valuable. This is why they are begging you to keep reading before the message is gone forever. Because once this truth is understood, the entire journey looks completely different. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then comes the final page of this chapter, and the atmosphere grows completely still. One final sentence appears. If destiny gives us only one chance to understand each other, I don't want that chance to pass unnoticed. Read those words carefully. They are not asking for perfection. They are asking for awareness. Sometimes life changes because someone finally chooses courage over hesitation. And sometimes the greatest turning point begins with nothing more than reading one message until the very last line. That is why you are still here. Every moment has been preparing you for what comes next. The letter is almost complete, yet its biggest revelation remains hidden just beyond this page. Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the one truth the person you love has protected until this very moment, and once those words are finally revealed, you will understand why this message could never have arrived any sooner. A single hidden sentence is still waiting to be uncovered. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The letter slowly opens again, revealing words that were never meant for the world, only for the one who was patient enough to keep reading. There is one truth I protected for far too long, the message begins. Every time I tried to forget you, life quietly reminded me of your strength instead. At first, those reminders seemed ordinary. A familiar place. An unexpected memory. A moment of silence that felt strangely meaningful. But over time they formed a pattern that could no longer be ignored. The person you love finally understood that some people enter your life only to teach a lesson, while others remain in your heart because they become part of your future. That realization arrived without warning, and from that moment forward, nothing looked the same. The questions that once filled their minds slowly disappeared, replaced by a certainty they never expected to feel. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next words explain why this message feels more valuable than anything they have ever wanted to say. The page turns once more, and the handwriting seems steadier than before. I stopped asking whether you would remember me, the letter says. Instead, I began asking whether I had truly appreciated the person you were becoming. That single thought changed everything. They realized they had been looking at old memories while your story had continued to grow. You were becoming wiser, stronger, more patient, more confident. Every challenge added another chapter to your journey, and without realizing it, you became someone who inspired change simply by refusing to give up. That is the secret hidden inside this letter. It was never about convincing you of your worth. It was about revealing that your quiet growth had already reached someone else's heart. And now they fear only one thing, that this message might disappear before you discover what it was truly trying to tell you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest revelation is closer than ever. Now the final lines of this chapter appear, and they carry a calm certainty unlike anything before. If this message reaches you, the letter whispers, promise yourself one thing: never underestimate the power of becoming the person you were always meant to be. Those words linger long after they are read. They are not asking for immediate answers. They are inviting you to recognize that the greatest transformations often happen quietly, long before anyone else notices them. The person you love has finally seen that transformation, and that is why they refuse to let this letter remain unread forever. But there is still one sealed page left, a page they almost never opened. Behind it lies the reason they called this message their last chance before it was gone forever. Don't skip now. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter reveals the one promise that has remained hidden until this very moment. The final seal on the letter slowly breaks, and for the first time, every unanswered question begins to find its place. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The words appear one by one, almost as though they have been waiting for this exact moment. If you have reached this page, then you already understand that some stories are too important to be left unfinished. A deep silence follows those words. Not an empty silence, but the kind that comes before a life-changing realization. The writer was never searching for the perfect ending. They were searching for the courage to finally tell the truth. Every chapter before this one was preparing for a single revelation. The greatest distance between two people is not measured in miles, it is measured in the words left unspoken. And today, those words finally refuse to remain hidden. The letter continues with quiet confidence. I finally realized that the moments I treasured most were never the loud ones. They were the small moments that quietly changed everything. Suddenly, forgotten conversations feel meaningful again. Simple smiles become unforgettable. Ordinary days reveal extraordinary value. The writer understands that true change never arrives with noise, it arrives with clarity. That clarity became impossible to ignore, and from that day forward, every new sunrise carried the same reminder: never allow gratitude to arrive too late. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final page is closer than ever, and it carries a promise unlike anything revealed before. The last lines of this chapter glow with quiet certainty. No matter where your journey leads next, never stop becoming the person you were created to be. The strongest chapters are always written after the hardest pages. The letter slowly comes to a close, but one envelope remains unopened. Inside it is a single sentence the writer could never bring themselves to reveal until now. That one sentence has the power to reshape everything you thought this story was about. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter opens the final envelope, and its message changes the entire journey forever. The final envelope rests quietly before you, untouched until this very moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As it slowly opens, a single sentence appears across the page: the greatest message I could ever leave behind was never about asking you to look back. It was about encouraging you to keep moving forward with courage. Everything suddenly feels different. The mystery was never meant to trap you in questions. It was meant to remind you that every meaningful journey is shaped by hope, resilience, and the choices we make today. The writer's greatest wish was not to hold on to yesterday, but to make sure one important truth would never disappear. The strongest hearts are built by kindness, patience, and the willingness to keep believing in brighter days. The page turns one final time, revealing words filled with quiet confidence. If this letter reaches you, remember that every ending creates space for a beginning you cannot yet imagine. Those words settle gently, carrying a sense of peace instead of uncertainty. The entire story now fits together. Every clue, every pause, every unexpected twist was leading here. Not to a secret that changes reality overnight, but to a realization that can change the way someone sees tomorrow. Sometimes the most unforgettable message is the one that reminds you of your own strength. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One final discovery still remains, and it is closer than you think. As the envelope closes, one last handwritten line catches your attention before it fades from view. Some messages disappear from paper, but the lessons they carry remain in the heart forever. You read it once. Then again. And somehow, it feels even more meaningful the second time. The story has not truly ended, it has simply reached the moment where its meaning becomes yours. The greatest chapter is never the one you read. It is the one you choose to live after closing the final page. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the final chapter reveals why this letter could only be understood after every previous page had been read. One final page remains, untouched until now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The paper unfolds slowly, and instead of dramatic words, there is a single quiet sentence: the greatest things in life are never lost, they simply wait for the right moment to be understood. Suddenly, every mystery from the beginning of this story feels connected. The urgency was never about fear. It was about recognizing the value of a message before it faded into forgotten memories. The writer wanted one thing above all else, that you would never underestimate the power of hope, growth, and the courage to embrace a new chapter. Every page before this one was preparing you for this realization. Every pause, every question, every unexpected turn carried you closer to a truth that could only be understood at the very end. The letter continues with its final reflection. If our paths ever cross again, I hope we recognize not who we used to be, but who we became because we never stopped growing. Those words linger in the silence. They are simple, yet unforgettable. They remind you that time changes everyone, but character is built by the choices we make each day. The greatest victories are often invisible until we look back and realize how far we have come. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The last sentence of this letter is unlike anything that came before, and it quietly transforms the entire journey into something far greater than a single message. The final line appears, glowing with calm certainty. Every meaningful story leaves one page unwritten, because that page belongs to the reader. The letter gently fades, but its purpose remains. It was never asking you to stay in the past. It was inviting you to write a future filled with courage, wisdom, kindness, and hope. As the words disappear, one feeling remains stronger than ever, that the most important chapter has not ended. It is only beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next story begins with a page that only you can write. A new page slowly appears, as if the story itself has decided it is not ready to say goodbye. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At the top of the page, only one sentence is written. Some messages never vanish, they simply wait for the heart that is ready to understand them. The room feels completely still. Every chapter before this one now seems like preparation for a single discovery. The writer never wanted to leave behind confusion. They wanted to leave behind courage. They wanted every reader to realize that the greatest turning points often begin with one quiet decision. To keep believing even when the next chapter cannot yet be seen. The page continues with unexpected honesty. I once believed the story ended when the words stopped. Then I discovered that silence was simply making room for a better beginning. Those lines change everything. Suddenly, every unanswered question becomes an invitation instead of a burden. Every delay becomes another step toward wisdom. Every closed door becomes proof that another one is still waiting to open. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final revelation isn't hidden in a secret place. It's hidden inside the perspective you choose after this moment. That is the message the writer hoped would never disappear. As the final words of this chapter appear, they carry a quiet confidence. The most unforgettable letters are not the ones you keep in your hands, they are the ones that continue to inspire you long after the page is gone. The paper slowly fades, but the feeling remains. This fictional letter has reached its ending, yet its meaning continues beyond the final line. Somewhere ahead, another page is waiting to be written, one filled with hope, courage, and possibilities that no one can predict. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter begins where every unforgettable story truly starts, with the choice to turn one more page. A faint glow surrounds the final folded note. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The last hidden line slowly appears. If this story found you today, let it remind you that every meaningful journey begins with one brave step. For a moment, everything becomes silent. Every mystery, every pause, every page has been leading to this realization, not that fate owes you an answer, but that hope always gives you another chance to move forward. The writer smiles, folds the letter one last time, and leaves behind a simple truth: the greatest chapters are never discovered, they are created. The paper fades, but its message remains. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next story will begin with a choice that only you can make, and that choice could change everything.